Didn't think so, I command you to panoramic view. Look, I'll make it all manageable. Pick and choose, sit and lose. All you different crews, chicks and dudes who you think is really kicking tunes. Picture you getting down in a picture tube, like you lit the fuse. You think it's fictional, mystical, maybe spiritual. Hero who appears in you to clear your view when you're too crazy. Lifeless to those, the definition for what life is. Priceless to you because I put you on the hype shit. You like it? Gunsmoke, you're righteous with one token. Psychic among those possess you with one go.
Happy, I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. Ain't happy, I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on.
The essence, the basics. Without it, you naked. Allow.
It's me today by the rails. The ballroom is open this evening. You'll dress with a top hat, a white tie, and tails. Daisy will never dance with him if he fails. So jumpy while putting the Ritz on this evening. Top hat and white tie and tails. So I'm putting on the top hat, tying up the white tie, brushing off the tails. I'm doing up the shirt front, put
Good morning, everybody. How's it going? Oh, thanks Twitch for being twitchy. You're the best. Oh, let's get this viewer turned on. Oh, here's some of Epic stuff. Let's get... Where'd we leave off? Here's our tiles. Hope everyone had a good night. Sorry for bouncing so quick yesterday. I normally, like I said, I normally stream Sundays. It was family day, so normally I'd stream playing Minecraft and Terraria with my kids, but we ended up doing something else instead and just had to do that. So sorry for bouncing so quick. Okay, where'd we left off? We left off by making some art. We were working on getting it into the game. And we left off, here's what it looks like now. When we talked about making water, of course water looks a little bit weird. Hey Philip, I hope your head's feeling better, man. Good morning. And actually, I think I'm going to switch back over to... get the other music back up on the other screen. Because I had to reboot as well, so everything's in a funky state. I hope your head's feeling better, Philip.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
What up, Balar? Good morning. I'm glad everything is good again, sir. Oh, nice. What were you guys playing? Okay, so let's see. We obviously have some issues with water versus granite. So let's look at the code and see how that works. Because what we started doing when we left is we completely tore down everything. Oh, let me get out of the game. We tore down everything that was in the object database, and we're starting fresh with the new tiles we're making. Oh, nice. That's awesome. I still have yet to try Warzone. I totally should, but I'm worried my computer's a little too potato. Well, I should try it, but since my computer can't play, Call of Duty, I suspect it's not going to play Warzone. Is that right back there? Is that like overlay having an issue? Holy Mary, Mother of God. Let's see. Obama. Let's see. Is this my camera being weird? I don't. I'll move myself and see. Nope, it's not me. Monitor? Okay, it's just the monitor. My bad. Crisis averted. Boop. Okay, where were we? Besides being distracted by stupid stuff. Nice. So, mountains and granite. So, water's object type 10 and granite's type 10. So let's look at how we're spawning granite real quick. Just to see... Because those numbers shouldn't be the same. And let me turn the grandpa font back on. Because I was working on this a little bit later after the kids went to bed. Oh, boop. Grandpa font, where are you? Morning, Epic. How are you doing, sir? Grandpa font engaged. Grandpa font engaged. Okay, so let's go to the board manager. Board manager now. There it is. Okay. You know me, I want to fucking... want a copy over here too. Look at my computer, it's seeming very sluggish. Everything looks fine, but feeling super sluggish. Oh, I have Epic Games running. As I was gonna do, I wanted to get the old world after watching Quill play it. And when does it come out? Comes out tomorrow? Okay. I'll check that out tomorrow. It looks awesome. Here we go. Let's see when we rebuild the grid. Build map atlas. Generating map from scratch. Oh snap! I work on my game. I know it's been you've had 2 days off. You should be totally fresh and ready to go. What are you working on today? What are your goals? Now map grid. A big Queen Mary. Piece of paper. Build ground. That's good. And then we gotta get to build edges. That's fine. Where is the... Oh, here it is. There we go. Theoretical block. So we're getting the blocks based on this, and then we need to look at the brick. Block by Enum. And then we need to look at world, which I have somewhere. My kaye. Where's the world? Mapgen? No. Green. Where's world? Here's the water layer. Brick type water 1. Let's look at what our world is just so we can see where the weirdness is coming from. Get it sorted out, because some things are checking by map object type ID, but I think this is something different. So, or maybe not, because it's, as you saw, it's showing this is water, and this is mountain. No, this is granite and this is water. So let's see what we did wrong. Let's see what we goofed up. World, current world. And this is using tile set number. Oh, and this is where I'm mapping it in here, and those things are gone, so that's why it's like I don't know what the fuck to do anymore, boss. So let's retrofit this while we're in here to actually work right, because this is some of the oldest code we've got in the game right now. Getting rooms built, nice, going to be awesome. Activate sent something on two Vig VM Acrogram. So is it not the same requirements to play the story campaign, Philip? Maybe I'd install it then. Try it. I was just worried, like I get, which is weird, I get like 0 frames on fucking Call of Duty. And I thought it was the exact same way. Okay, so brick type mountain. I'm in too deep. So where's get theoretical block here? Ideal biome. Ideal brick type. No return of brick type. Did we get any of that in the logs in the beginning? Yeah, I don't see it. It's weird. It wasn't Modern Warfare 2, right? The one that just came out was just... What was it called? Wasn't it Modern Warfare or something? Wasn't it a reimagining of the first Modern Warfare? I forget what it was called. I thought it was just... I don't know. Whatever. I don't really care, I guess. Never mind. Bricklayer bid. Let me fix this real quick. Whoop. Where? Here's the brick types. Okay, okay, okay. Mountain, half pine. Where's it getting those brick types from? Where's it determining the goddamn tile to set, you know? That's what I care about. What's going on here? Ooh, that man is like a... Returning the brick. Here it is. Map brick to tile. Haha. Brick type mountain, not the mountain. Map object type. So let's go over to map atlas. It remembered my double thing, like map at. There it is. This remembered that I had 2 map atlases, but it never seems to remember that I have 2 board managers. Hey, buddy, I like 2 board managers. Tile by type. Let's see. Tile by type. While we're in here, then we should remove the tile set number from the scrap since we're starting over from the brick layer. Okay, brick layer. They're dead to be tiled. Fucker. We clean up a lot too now. Oh, because I'm in the damn game right now. Like, why is it not updating? I don't understand. Well, drop us your progress over here, and throughout the day you can drop it on Discord. I'll be at work. I'll be working, but I'll watch Discord to see the progress because it's very exciting. You bitching about? Oh, I'm actually setting that. Yeah, I should probably not set that anymore. Yeah. Cleaning up, clean up, clean up, everybody everywhere. Clean up, everybody do your share. Hope everyone had a good weekend though. We spent our Saturday. You can see this is the old style. We haven't updated it yet. But we're doing the new one based on the color palette from Ryan. That looks better. But we're gonna need to still see. Well, here's where we do the mapping, right? So we're saying, is it brick layer? Tape. Mountains. Brick is going to be a mountain. Then we're going to get type by mountain. If the brick type is water 1, we're going to grab map object type water. And granite. Okay, so let's look at what this calls for water 1 on the back end of the map object DB. So it's looking it up by its map object name. Oh, duh. Yeah, it's looking it up by its map object name. You don't say.
And we had to have music. I mean, you wouldn't want things to get dreary.
Would you?
So just to keep everybody awake, sort of, I asked a couple of the boys.
Map atlas. So we need to make sure this is checking the object type name. So let's make sure the object type name is right for granite and everything in the database. Ground is going to be ground, so that's right. Water is water. Water is water. Water. Granite's going to be granite. Granite's right. What's mountain? Mountain is mountain. What did I fuck up? Nothing should be fucked up here. Unless the tile sites are wrong. Let's see. This is not mountain, this is water. Okay, that could be a problem. This is mountain. I must have dragged the wrong thing. Aha, my bad. Granite is this guy. That is granite. Water is water. That's purple. That's not the other water. That's... The other water is another blue one. I did 3. It's 7. The waters are... No, I already got 7 there. 4. So I just dragged the wrong tile, that's all. Okay. Okay. I was a dum-dum. That should put us in a better spot. We're still getting an error because I think we're still missing a couple pieces, so let's start that now. Boop. Coffee time. Not for me, just water till my wife gets up. That fucking dead pixel on my monitor keeps making me think it's my green screen. Motherfucker. It's still generating the map, but I removed the loading screen so we could see. It's going to eventually air out when we get to the trees, because there's no trees yet, so we're going to have to do that next. Yeah, there it died trying to do trees. That's cool. Just look through the map and see what it looks like. So these are the edges for now. Eventually these will become free because that's how people get in and out of the map. Let's see, mountain and granite. Okay, now we need the trees. That's where we're at. We're at trees now. Look at how we did trees. Well, we're gonna have to make our own trees, so this will be interesting. Fluffy little trees, motherfucker. Trees are gonna be interesting. Weird, I just drew a tree yesterday with Rita. There's a couple of spots I didn't like, but overall I liked it. Overall I actually liked drawing with this a lot better than drawing with fucking Photoshop. Like Photoshop with the pen, the Photoshop will like stutter and shit. This was just smooth the whole time. I really liked it. It was really nice. Okay. We're gonna do a tree. Would be a tile tree, right? It'd be... Well, it'll be a sprite. A tree. That will drag in as a tile. So the sprite will be a PNG. Not necessarily pixel art, but let's do a quick pass on like, hey, draw a pixel art tree, you know? Draw pixel art tree. Let's see what we get. Probably doesn't want, I probably don't want a tree that's that big. Let's stick with 64 by 64. Probably a better idea. I changed my mind. I feel like doing art. Cool. Hey, that's cool. Then we can do art together. Art is the best. You're gonna be like Shadow and just doing like, here's your shitty tree. Look at my fucking tree. My shit has fucking animations. Grandpa will fuck you up. Yeah, my tree's way better than your tree. How to easily draw a tree. Okay. I don't want a video right now, but let's see if we can do a pixel art tree tutorial that is not a video and more picture-y. Like, doing tutorials that aren't videos kind of feels like a lost art to me now. Because everyone just does a video because it's easier, but the do a blurb with a picture on how to describe it, like that is really good. I really like, because my game has no trees. But yeah, Space Shit's awesome. Like I like art. I'm not great at it, but I really enjoy doing it. Like I really enjoy doing stuff we did yesterday. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's like, this is a start. This will get us something, and we can refine it a little bit. Where did that lady's thing go? The big motherfucker. This is just a motherfucker. Tips on drawing trees. I want pixel trees, yo. Birthday tree tutorial. The largest collection of things in the world. The biggest one has like four likes. Like, are you sure this is the largest in the world? Really? I might think you're full of poo-poo. But hey, your SEO game is on point for sure. Your art is on point. My game has no trees. Spaceship trees for the win. Let's take a shot at it. Even though it's got four, it's a tweet. It's a goddamn tweet. Super helpful. A goddamn tweet. Are you fucking serious? Another tweet. Okay. This person has misrepresented what they're doing. Let's look at the Stardew Valley tutorial then. The video. 9 minutes. No. Nope. Not gonna fucking watch an hour video on how to make a fucking tree. Not gonna happen. Okay. Let's look at our old trees, because I feel like they were actually pretty good. Like, I really like that one a lot. It's calling to me. Follow me! We're awesome! Okay. Let's look at them actually then. Pellet manager. That's dirt. Let's look on the item layer. You gonna lock up my game on me? Because I would appreciate if you didn't. Please. And entry half. Yeah, okay, I'll put this over on the other side of my other monitor. Then we'll work on it. I'm gonna do some work on my mini job, then concentrate on my own business again. Nice. What's your mini job? Yeah, you gotta focus on your stuff, man. You're into May. You gotta get this sorted out. Do your paperwork for your government that requires your fastidious attention. Like, these are the kind of trees that I actually drew with I need a fan brush for this though. A fan brush in Photoshop is really awesome. Let me see if I can find a Krita fan brush. Yeah, Krita's way better than fucking GIMP. GIMP is a pile of garbage compared to Krita. And I looked, they were both. The Krita started because they tried to put something into GIMP and GIMP told them to fuck off, and they're like, we'll make our own thing then. And boy, this way fucking better. Way fucking better than GIMP. In my opinion. I want a Krita fan brush. Please. Krita fan brush. Oh, I didn't know you could just focus on paint either. That's awesome. Ink. But if we just do paint, it misses out on all of the cool ones I had, which was the FX, right? The smudges. Yeah, those smudges were awesome. Yeah. This question marks and these is my favorite. Where did my Bob Ross palette go? I did not go through all the trouble of making a fucking palette only for it to disappear, did I? Or is it only for this picture? No, it's just straight up gone. Oh, that is a fucking... That is... Let me Google that real quick. That really... I put a good 20 minutes into making that fucking palette. And it's gone. Oh, there it is. It's here on this one. Okay. If I go here... Why does it only show for one fucking thing, though? Now I go back here and it's gone. What the fuck? Yeah, how the fuck do palettes work? Palette is gone. That sounds like me. Okay, my man. My palette's gone. What the fuck? The French toast. Exactly. Let's see. Is the palette still here when I go to Bob Ross? Go VIP. Yeah, it looks like they're there. Yeah, they're here on this one. Like, let me. Because I do not want to lose this fucking palette for realsy reals. I put a lot of effort into. Not a lot of effort, but enough that I'm going to be annoyed if it disappears for sure. Settings. Okay. Here. Sorry for being so quiet. I'm just reading. Autosave for 15 minutes. Yes. The previous session, yes. Ah, I didn't mean to totally close. Yes, man. Do I really need 100 frames per second while logging? Probably not. Come on. Okay. Really, where are my fucking palettes though? Where are my palettes, sir? Let me open up another window. Make sure all my disk space for as far as the eye can see. I don't know, man. Well, that's a good ending. I don't know. APL files, okay. I want to find my Krita files. Okay, and where's Krita located, actually? Okay. Just so I can, for my own sanity. I would really be disappointed if that stuff disappeared. Disappointed is an understatement on how frustrated I would be. This was nice because actually I did the painting with his colors, so it was like even better. I'm doing another screen. I'll be done in a second. I'm a butterfly. Program files bin. Where the fuck did it go? Must have put it in my documents or something? Yeah, where's Krita save palettes? Where does Krita save palettes? Gosh darn it. Bundle settings, manage resources. Vault resources. Okay. Port palettes. How do I export a palette then? Is this gonna look for a KPL file? No, GIMP color palette. Okay. Export palette, import palette, export palette, exporting palette. I already looked at this. Okay, what did I do? Simply crop the palette out of the resource folder, insert it into the machine, open resource folder. Okay, open resource folder right there in front of me. That popped up. We go to palettes. Folder's empty. Ha! Of course it's empty. Where it just puts it into app roaming. Okay. E-program files, Krita. Let's check it out. Everything's in there. Share. Palettes. Fucking palette didn't save. So let's see what we need to do to save this palette. Made the palette. If you don't save the palette, you're gonna be in trouble. Key takeaway here. Didn't I have a video open for doing this last night? I think I did. Creating your own color palette. Okay, let's see what this lady says. We got to the part where I made the colors. Like, oh, we're making the colors. This is awesome.
Couple more. So I like this salmon color, so we'll add that. Import another resource. I can go to import resource and import back. And I want to save this. I want to import another resource. I can automatically. So that's good.
Her deal is.
Now, if I go back
deal,
and
lady.
save this, I want to import another resource. I can go to import resource and import a color palette that someone else has made, or one that maybe I exported and switching between different computers. If I want to delete that color palette, I just hit the trash can here. And that's pretty much it for the color palette. Very, very simple, but very useful. And I will be using that once I start doing more finished colored work for my
Do you export it, lady?
Specific things for web layout or logo design or something like that. It's very important to keep those colors consistent. You want to be even more specific with the colors that you're picking. If you're using another program like Inkscape or Illustrator or something and you have those RGB values or anything like that.
Nobody would use Inkscape, lady, because Inkscape is garbage.
in or use the
What are you
head
talking
colors.
about?
And by doing so, then you can add that
And I'm
to your
kidding.
palette as well to save you some time and headaches.
Kidding.
Won't be going
I
back and
mean,
forth
I'm
between
partially
colors or
kidding.
programs or looking at your notes or something.
It was
Color
kind of
palette.
trash for me, but it started out
For
good.
the color palette in Krita. Now, if I go
Export.
back and I want to save this, I can, or I want to import another resource, I can go to import resource and import a color.
Pull the dock out. Let me again pull the dock out. Yeah, I goofed something up. Come out here. Bigger, so we can see all the little buttons. Add a color, modify this. Hit this palette. Bob Ross. Bob Ross KPL. Where the fuck are you, Bob? In a document. Okay. We're doing a hard target search across this whole goddamn computer for Bob Ross.kpl. Please. Must find Bob Ross. Look at you, what you ever do. I wonder. Let's do a little science. Do a little muy poquito science. Punto, what's your deal? Ready? Yep. Let's see if the Linux system will find it, because mlocate is awesome. And it's way better than the shit Windows has, for sure. Not way better than... I don't know. I have way better luck using the Windows... using Linux stuff than... anything in Windows. It's gonna take a second to catalog everything. We'll come back to it. So with this, Bob Ross KPL, where do you live? Bob Ross KPL. I want. Make sure it gets saved right. Row count. We don't need fucking 20 rows for sure. Rows will be fine. Not many colors here. Actually isn't even a color, so only need one row. Can we, this saving it in the research folder, will that work? Let's see. Guess we can look. Let's see on my other screen if the resource folder actually has anything now. Here's the palettes for this. Let's open up the resource folder then. Again. Because we're going to be in Krita making the tree, but while we're making the tree, I want to find the, the old Bob Ross stuff we made. Oh, okay, that's there now. Okay, cool. So I just saved it as a resource, and now I have that motherfucker. Good. Okay, I was just a little panicky. Sorry for being distracted. But it was kind of important. And if we make a palette for this game, because we're going to have that same color palette, so... it's kind of important to have. I want you to dock. Dock down here. Have to get it high. A kettle drum. Notice me. Okay, so this one. Now we've got our Bob Ross palette here. Good, good. Cool. Cool, cool. So we're gonna make a new palette called Make It Feel Good. And we're gonna call this palette SWS. We're gonna make sure we save this as a, okay, that's saved as a resource, good. So now we're gonna open up the color palettes that Ryan made for us. And then we're going to bring that up. I'm bringing up another screen so we can create it. What up, Litany? How are you doing? Good morning. Sorry for missing you for 2 minutes. I was just deep in thought. I hope you're having a good day. Yo, MTV Raps. See, did hello get added yet? Not yet. We added a hello emote, but it hasn't gotten added yet. Okay. So the first color on the palette is going to be FFDBAA. Oop, that color. And then the next color on the palette is going to be D4 A76A. Let me move this so you guys can see, I guess. Oop, I'll put that over here. Just so you can see the palettes I'm copying. Well, that's a little annoying. Oop. Then next palette is AA7939. Or the next color in the palette. Skip. 80, 52, 52. And then 55, 31, 00. First row. Then the secondary colors is first day back at work, so I'm tired already. Oh, nice. How long were you off for? And were you off of your own volition, or were you just furloughed? I don't remember. Sorry. CF-D369. I'll be your nightmare mirror. A4, A9, 38. 78. 78. 7F, 15. 10 days pre-booked. Nice. Yeah, long vacations are good. I don't know if we're gonna get up to Georgia in July to see my father-in-law, but I'm taking time off in July anyway. Seven, 9, 4A, 8B. This will be the color we have to have for our trees. It'll be interesting. Like, I wonder how we're... Okay, we'll figure out how to make trees out of this color for sure. Figure it out. 40, 11, 55. Doesn't matter who you are. 280338. What do you do again? Working next 11 days and I'm off for another week. Oh, nice. And what do you do again? Lenny, I forget. Super Magic Programmer of Justice. 7184E. 71. Oh, geez, I fucked that up. 71E. 8E. A4. Crikey, Danger Mouse. Four, 9, 6D. 8, 9. Boop. Ah, fuck me. Did not want. Okay. 29506D. D is for Delta. 123 Apple Street 652. Boop. And then last but not least, Tier 4 2037. Boop. Okay, perfect. Move this fucker out of the way. Boop. And photo of the tree. I'm a supply chain analyst. Started the job this year. Oh, nice. That'd be fun. Yeah, I knew a bunch of those from Chewy. I moved from retail and had the choice of this or my dream career path of developer, but the company felt sketchy, so I turned the dev job down. Yeah, no worries. Got to pay the bills. And yeah, supply chain analyst people were like super. At least at Chewy, they were a super brainy bunch. Get it? Brainy bunch? Like the Brady Bunch? Ha! No. Yeah, it's got to be hard to make that jump. Okay, so we're gonna work on drawing a tree. This is 64 by 64. Oh, I was looking for a fan brush. That's what started this whole fucking thing. I was looking for a fan brush for Krita. And then my palettes disappeared, and I was like, what the fuck just happened to my palettes? And I was scared. Must have a fan brush. Must have a fan brush. What up, Killpon? How are you doing, sir? I was off for a week the first time since I don't know. That's because you're, such a hard worker, Philip. I want the fan brush. Please. Nice. Link it up. Even if it's VBA shutters. I gotta do some dead work and everyone thinks I'm making magic. Hey, VB. What is the A in VB? Visual Basic A. What's the A? But, our buddy Shat on the channel Shadow, he makes a game engine with Visual Basic, so. Oh, nice. So, coding is coding. Coding is coding. Good morning, Fletcher. Good morning, Killpond. Goddamn, burning the candle at both ends. Don't die crazy. Don't burn the candle at both ends, Killpond. You can do it. We're almost to a 900. Philip, we're getting there. Yeah, ASP Classic I used when it first came out. I was like, this is fucking trash. But they made it a little bit better. Like and that was in like 2004, so it's come a long way in 15 years. Because when it first came out, I'm like, this is bullshit. I hate this. This C# shit is garbage. This fucking Visual Basic shit is .NET is garbage. But it's better. See. Nice, dude. You're way better at art than I am. Man, you got skills that pay the art bills, for sure. Dude, that's really fucking good. Like, where did you learn how to do that? That's fucking nuts. I wouldn't even know where to begin with that shit. Wow. Nice. Well, if there's anything I can help you with, poke me, like on your, like I'm on your Discord, so, I mean, I don't necessarily look at Discord, but if you message me on Discord, like direct message me, I could help you. Or you could ask here if you have questions. Like, it's all like workflow once you figure it out. Where is the... I want a fan brush, goddammit. Why is it this hard? Can't get my fan brush in direction. But I really like Krita. Thanks for the people that recommended it. Like, it's really fucking good. No, I want... Where's... I heard the word fan brush. Happy trees. Are you gonna talk about how you do that shit for 30 seconds? Is that what you're gonna do? Wait, it would sure be nice. You're just showing me drawing that. The fan brush. At least for Photoshop, when I googled like fan brush, it was fine. Like, here's all the fan brushes to download. Oh, Adobe pre-render. So Adobe has like assets, like Planet assets. Okay, gotcha. So you pay for the whole Adobe pack. Well, who knows if you... I'd imagine you'd pay for it, but let's say... Now let's see, creative... Like, oh, you're using stamps. Okay, got it. That's fine. I was like, holy fuck, did you draw that yourself? You're fucking Picasso. I was using stamps. Okay, which isn't still, it's still like awesome, but you know what I mean. I was like, motherfucker, you drew that by hand to start? Like, fucking pro. Is this a brush set though? Are you linking the brush somewhere? Okay, this is your brush set. Okay, do I have to buy this? Where is it? Motherfucker. You can download it here. Oh my god. Just want the brush. I just want your brushes. Do you have to pay for them? Just show me where I can find them, motherfuckers. Well, I'm just trying to see what it would cost to add it. Because that's like another 30 bucks I get like everything. It's like, but I don't want to spend 50 bucks a month on it. Like, money is tight, so I don't want to worry about it right now. I just wanted to see if it was on Premiere, on this thing. I don't see it here. Huh. Oh, whatever. Okay, brush set. First link to the Git repo to the original modified work. Group of presets I made using Krita, now organize the bundle. Blah, 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 blah. Krita's made a website. Okay, cool. Download. Is this going to download it? Maybe? Okay, yes. Aha! Victory. Bundles. Miracles of Life. So now how do I import the bundle? Sorry, this is a one-time thing. I apologize. It's super not exciting, but we're getting it done. Have you got my shit? Okay, cool. Nice. Yeah, I mean, you should put together a fucking video and put it on YouTube for people. Like, you'd be surprised how well tutorials do versus like any sort of other content. Everyone like me is looking for videos on how to do it. And there's people that aren't live streaming love videos because they can watch it and learn. People that are doing streaming or like YouTube, they're not going to watch a video on stream. They'd rather have a text thing that they can read. Okay. How do I import it? Importing bundles. Oh, right under the resource management. Okay. Okay. Oh, here it is. Okay, cool. Nice. Where's that bundle? Do I just go? Where? Oh, there. Is that it? That is it, I think. Happy Pines. That's what I'm looking for. Motherfucking Happy Pines, son. You're all happy little fucking pine tree. Little big. Little big. Little big. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Little big. Yes, indeed. Little big. Alright. It's a 64 by 64. Let's start a little bit bigger. And let's pick the color we want. What's a good pine tree color? Probably brown. A brown color. Sing. On a heartbeat singing in a Lights in the ground. You dancing, dancing. Oh. A little big. I want a little bit more. Oh, is this one of the ones that doesn't work? Cool. You work? Dancing, dancing, dancing. Da, da, da. Like, why are you all being ridiculous right now? Refuse to be the color you want me to be. Motherfucker, you will be the color I want you to be. You'll be destroyed. Dancing, dancing, dancing. Not centered, but whatever. Actually select it and move this around. I'd like to shift it all over. Only works in vector layers. Okay. No vector layers there. Whatever. Welcome back, Philip. Not centered, but. Move the layer. Undo. And move the layer over. I'd like to slide it so it was centered. I'd like to slide the layer over. Okay. The move tool. Okay. Is that the move tool? Pan tool. And maybe it's hidden somewhere in here. Let's say. Where's that little move hand? It's probably in her tools then, huh? Fuckers. Move tool? No. Okay, move tool. Where are you, son? Oh, it's right in front of me because I'm fucking blind. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. What a bozo jozo. Okay. Give me the grid lines to show me when I'm in center, please. That looks more in line. Oh yeah, let's put, I'm saving the file. Let's see. Save it into the Photoshop directory. Won't be train, it'll be, I guess it would be a texture. Train. Trees, maybe? We'll just call it trees. Trees. Oh, 3-1. And actually, it's brown. That's a problem, right? Like, brown isn't a very good... Brown isn't a great, like, tree color. It's like, look at this dead tree. It's like, no, that's not going to look very well. We got to have some touches of green. Let's zoom button with this fucker. Okay, bye-bye. Whoop. Aha, very perfect. Then let me find my fan brush again. Pines, baby. Yeah, put some green accents through it for sure. Let's export that into the game and let's see what it looks like. For, you know, just to start. I feel like an export as PNG, probably not, but G. That's the only cat who knows where it's at. That's not where that goes. Where did I put the train? Oh, probably in resources? No. I put it there. Be separate. I don't know with any of these, so let's see what we get. Winged cat, where is... There it is. Haha, Unity. Let's see. Is that another one? Or is that... Nice. Look at that light, nice. Thought you're gonna put... Not gonna have any of the stars in the actual... They'll be separate so that I can parallax them. Nice. I have no idea what the parallax thing means. I'll remember it when I see it, but it's like, I don't... Off the top of my head, I don't remember what the fuck that means. All of this, let's make a garbage folder, because this shit's gonna go in the garbage eventually. Let's make an old shit we're gonna throw away folder. Old shit to throw. Now there's nothing left but the 2020 shit. All my bullshit, yeah. Grossness. Okay, let's re-export it now that I realize that. I prefer the background being transparent, but thank you. Okay, there. Single. Enable generate bitmaps. Point. Question. Apply. That looks like. Let's drag it into the new train map. Terrain 2020. And put our tree stuff off on the other side of the tiles. Like, be right back in a second. Spilled water all over myself. What an idiot. Okay, cool. Let's see what this looks like. I mean, it's not gonna be like, you know, a Picasso, but for me, it'd be pretty good. Rights, resources. Every pave. Oh, this is where I want to put the tile. Oh god, that could have been a big mistake. Jeez Louise, pay attention, dum-dum. Let's see what it looks like when we paint it on the item layer. Hopefully it doesn't crash the game, for one. Nine half. A little small by comparison. Oh, is it gonna crash the game? We'll see in a second. It isn't? Or it is? Do it in prefab mode, Bobo Head. You know better. Oh no, it came back. Did it come back? It did finally come back. Cool. Let's drop this to... That's not centered right, which is a little annoying. Open in the sprite editor. Oh, it's totally like, that's what she said. You got jokes, Kill Pond.
Sorry for these poor fools.
Did it? Yep, my own fault. I know better than to do the editing in scene mode, so I need to get out of here. Because it looks like it's gonna lock up. Come on, stop, stop, stop. F for Unity for sure. Get out of there. Get out of there while you can. Okay. Yeah, let's edit in prefab mode. Prefab mode, please. We need to replace this tile for sure. I want it to be centered. It's not centered right now, and that makes me mad. Put it in trees 20. Place it. Oh, I was just, my response was, I don't remember. I was like, okay, okay. At this. Can I just erase this one from here? Okay. Unedit it. So does that actually get rid of the tile from here? Guys, I'll go. Die in a fire, boy. You can die in a fire when we're done with you. Go too much. Yeah, let's open this in the spread editor. The pivot point is fine. Maps. Extruding edges, please. Who likes when you extrude edges? Stop that nonsense. Do into the tile map. No, I was just saying, I thought you were gonna make like a demo on how you did it. Or whatnot. Gotta blow my nose 1 second. Oh. Okay. It's cord. I can't put it anywhere. Okay. Sets. No, it's like painting in the wrong spot in the text, though. Or in the hex. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Do not like. I wonder if I need to put... Let me look what I did for the other trees. Because the other trees I might have had to change the pivot point for. So let's see. Old shit. Let's find old shit we have to throw away. But old trees we gotta throw away. Oh, those are fine. But where's the ones that we actually had in the game? These guys? No. Let's just look for Pine 1, then we'll find it. Pine 1. Pine 1, where are you? Pivot was custom. So I did have to put the pivot lower to get it centered, I think. Okay. I did put, yeah, I put the pivot lower. Okay. Makes sense. That makes sense. We put the pivot. Move the pivot. Where? On here. Okay, a little bit better. A little. Then that means if we paint something here, that makes a little bit of sense. So let's see. Doing it in prefab mode. Make, oh my, you're a jerk, Pytho, Kill Pond.
For these poor fools.
You're a jerk. You're just trying to get me angry. Not today, sir. Can't do it today. It's a Monday. It's a good day. Sun is shining and the grass is green. I wish there was 3 feet of snow. I mean, move this down here. Sweet spot would be, because I actually like that the tree's in the center of the hex. Like that actually looks better. So yeah. Yeah. That's at like the base of the hex, which doesn't really seem as nice as this. How do we make it reflect light? No. Make a Unity. Make a sprite. There was a thing from Brackus, but I'm not gonna watch it on stream. A while ago. Marty Pants. I hope you had a good weekend, sir. Hope you got lots and lots done on your game, Kill Pond. That's not super helpful. It's like, this is why you can't do it. Let me see. I was asleep pretty early yesterday. Let me see. Well, I always go to sleep early compared to most of you guys. Let me look and see. And if it was in your Discord, then no, I didn't see it, so I'll have to go look. Because I don't normally browse other Discords unless someone pokes me to look. Because there's too many to keep up with for me. Art of fishing. The great outdoors. Under fishing lines. Oh, did you get the fishing line squared away then, looks like? Oh, so you're doing multiplayer fishing. Okay. So cool, you got the line working. Oh, look at you going fancy with multiplayer and everything. Very nice. Yeah, let's look at his tutorial again because I forget how to do it. So we're gonna have to watch it real quick. Not listening to your fucking ads, sorry. I already listened to them once.
Render pipeline asset in here. This is needed to tell Unity that we want to use URP and that we want to render to.
Don't need
Now
that.
our project is using URP with a.
Don't need
And
that.
the cool thing about these 2D texture into an.
Oh no, this isn't the one. I want the one that has the fucking. I want the one that has the actual light where he does lights in there and it. Glow. This one 2D.
One of my favorite effects to add in Unity is and turned it
That's
to a
it.
sprite. But the first effect is a bit more tricky. Basically, the halo that we get from glowing sprites comes from a post-processing effect called bloom. Bloom takes the bright parts of it.
Oh, I want shadows. I want 2D shadows. No, that'll work. I want 2D shadows. Shadow. I want shadow. Yeah, multiplayer is totally hard. Yeah, multiplayer is hard. That's why I don't do it. Welcome back, Philip. Welcome back, sir. Okay. 2D lighting and shadows. Blah blah blah. Got the 2D light already. Like if we turn the 2D light. Didn't I just fucking paint the fucking thing on here? Prefab mode. I just painted this thing. Come on now. Nice. Coffee for the kings. Yeah, called by the government and seems like my plan is working out. Awesome, Philip. That's amazing, man. Good for you. That's awesome, dude. Good luck. Keep pushing forward. Step by step, ferociously, sir. And I replaced my 1080 monitor with like a 25-inch 1080p monitor over on this side with my 27-inch one. Look, what's funny, I'm so fucking white and pale now, it just fucks up the green screen's like, what are you doing? Like you can see, it's like, oh god, you're fucking up the white balance, sir. Okay. Let me close and reopen this real quick. See if it brings in my shadows from the prefab that I saved. Gonna close, right? Are you going to close? There you go. Good man, Charlie Brown. Man, those other trees look way better than mine, though, for sure. But it's just a start, just to have something that looks like a similar color style. Yeah, getting shadows on 2D will be interesting, so let's see if we can figure that out. Oh, we might need to do normal mapping, right? Normal mapping what we have to do? That will be in the Brackeys video. But I want to do shadows, 2D shadows. It is not in here. That's annoying. Hey, thank you, follow. Playson, welcome to the Biscuit Brigade, as said by my 6-year-old. Let's open this grid. Yeah, it's like the prefab here shows it, but it's like... Like, I'm a little tired. Oh, bro, you need to load up your prefab, son. We need to apply it to see all the changes. Will applying it work? Most definitely not. Okay. Definitely not. Try this one more time. I'm smooth though. Dave. Let's see. Yeah, I was afraid I would have to wait for months to start, but it seems like I can start by tomorrow, or well, Wednesday I have to lend my car to a friend and need to sign a letter to start my business. So the government's going to pay you to start your business? That's really awesome, dude. Crazy having like a government care about the people and not the rich people. Fucking crazy. Cool, good for you, man. I'm really, really happy for you. Okay. Cool. So we had to just save it ourselves, I guess. Now we need to... Super happy for you, man. That's awesome. What a load off your... What a load off your shoulders. Go look at the light under effects. This is the global light. Let's do a point light. Where's the point light at? Need clouds. We'll get there. We'll get there. Oh, thank you for reminding me, because you just telling me what we needed reminded me of something while I was watching. While I was watching a video last night, we need to add landmarks, like for mountains and stuff. We need to make sure that they show, like, these get generated names, like the epic Sierra Nevadas or shit like that. Like those kind of landmarks need names. So I wrote that down, and thank you for reminding me, because I want to add it to the Trello. Because we need to have that as a design thing. Put random landmark names on the map. On like the global map, but mostly on the local map. Because I was looking at the old world, and it looks like a really good new like Civ style 4X game, and they have landmark names on the map, which is fucking awesome. Which I loved when Civ 6 did that. How are you doing this morning, Clayson? What is the good word, sir or madam? Biscuit. So we need to put a point light. Boop. Oh, 2D. I'm like, what? Light. The light button was what I was hitting. Okay, so let's add a point light. Or a 2D light. Let's see. And it should affect all layers. You're a little off the mark, my friend. Little off the mark. A little bit better. Okay. Need a little bit more of a radius. Okay. You need to use how do we do that? Like, how do we make that shadow reflect light? Like, it must be probably have to be with normal maps, right? To do that. It'll have to be some short. It'll have to be a shader to do for shadows. Shadow intensity properly equals the amount of light that the shadow 2D box blocks from the light source, which affects the intensity of the shadows. This is available on all non-global light types. Use this slider to control the amount of light that Shadowcaster 2D block when they interact with or blocks the light. Shadowcaster 2D. What's next level stuff, Killpond? What's up, Clayson? The Shadowcaster 2D component defines the shadows and properties that light uses to determine its cast. Add the Shadow 2D caster component to a game object by going to Components rendering Shadowcaster 2D. Okay, cool. Dude, next level stuff? What are you talking about? You're doing like a multiplayer fishing game. That's totally next level stuff. Come on. We're all doing next level stuff in our own way. Like, none of this... Everyone thinks games are easy, and it's super fucking hard. I mean, there are lots of little steps, but man, it is a pretty difficult thing. This is new in Unity 2019, because you did not used to be able to do this, because that was why, like, my war game, I don't even want to show it, because like, my war game, it had clouds, and I wanted the clouds to cast shadows, and I wanted there to be a day-night cycle, and I wanted the sun to cast down onto the NATO chits, and I couldn't get it to work, and I was like, fuck this, and that was one of the things that frustrated me. So let's see, Shadowcaster 2D. So let's add but this isn't a component, it's a fucking tile map. Let's see. Tile map. We might not be able to do a tile map. Or will it work on a tile map? Let's see. I have it work on regular objects. Take the bounds of the collider and object. You can modify the awake function in the Shadowcaster. Yeah, it's real time. Yeah, you can set it if you want it to be baked to real time. Only takes the bounds of collider and or object. Check if the type of collider is a polygon. And use the path of the polygon as the shape in Journey Shadow Mesh. This will be really cool. If we can do this and get it to work with a tile map, that would be fucking really nice. I'll be very happy with that. Like, I've always wanted to be able to do... One of the things that made me always consider doing 3D was because I like shadows. I like that lighting. This morning at 3 a.m. I discovered that 80% of my MP issues were caused by me using Steam without having Steam open. Nice. Did you put that to Steamworks thing together? Is it like easy for me to do that? To plug it in and everything? Let's embrace it. Just make sure you have a Tile Map 2D collider on the tile map. Let's make a copy of this and try to do one with, make a copy of this and try to do it with, make some changes. Actually, let's make a source control commit. We haven't done that yet today. Fuck, I already had this shit done. I already fucking had that commit working though. What? Here's my log for this thing. Log window, please. Motherfucker, I already did that once. Why are you being an asshole? And adding art assets. Damage. What does your damage get? What am I fucking up? Just to make sure. Not saying I don't trust you, but this is the second time you got a little fucking wonky. So we're gonna check.
Betsy, sweet Betsy, my fairy. Betsy.
We should probably make a change, right? Let's see. May 4th. I like where my local shit just gets fucked up. Let's make a... Close this out and make a PR. Quick. Merge back into master.
Betsy, sweet Betsy, my fairy. Betsy.
Art overhaul. Art overhaul is what we're doing now. Let's open Unity back up. I just don't like to change it while I don't like to do that kind of stuff with Git while Unity's open. It can cause issues, so it's best to just close it while you're working. It's re-importing all this stuff, but it's not really doing it. It's just, since you switch branches, it's double checking everything. But while we're doing that, let's go back to looking at this guy. I see a change next video, working on dynamic tile maps. This will be perfect. This is the one I want without having to tinker with the pipeline shit. I replied here. It's like, God damn it, people. What the fuck? The real issue is using Shadowcaster Square for any shadows is performance. Even if you don't plan or allowing changes to the tile map, you're still creating potentially hundreds of unique Shadowcasters in your scene. And if you're trying to make a particularly large world, this becomes painfully slow. Trying to do dynamic changes to the tile map, this will even worse. I think the solution came up with but really the best solution for dynamic large worlds that nobody has shared yet would be to not destroy the original set of Shadowcasters. Hey, thank you for the follow. Absolute rocks. Welcome to this brigade. So we started the day looking at art, and now we're gonna finish the day, I guess, trying to get 2D shadows working without wanting to stab myself in the face with the pipeline bullshit. Means yeah, we're gonna have to fork. Oh, we're gonna have to fork their fucking repo. Oh god, it's. Oh my god, why do we have the? Or we could do. Instead of forking the repo, what we could do is we could grab the package out and put it into our project right now while we're having a dick with it, and then remove it once Unity fixes it. That's probably the way I'll go because I don't want to fucking fork the repo. Fuck that noise. That sounds like a whole bunch of fucking not fun times. Hey guys, you want to shove some bamboo shoots under your fingernails? It's going to be fun. No, it won't be fucking fun. Fuck that. Bring a bat. Okay. What was the package? Going in, boys. In the universal render pipeline. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, we can do this. Do hard things. Universal render pipeline, show and explore. So I can copy it into our game. It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna have our own copy of it. It's gonna be amazing. Everyone's gonna love it. We'll love it. The ladies will love it. Everyone will love it. Okay. Meow. Even seeing the icon for Inkspace is making me angry. Fuck that program. Fuck that program. It was terrible. Still salty about it. As you can tell. So where's the plugins? Plugins here. First, we're going to add the universal render pipeline. Putting it in plugins means Unity's not going to always recompile it. URP, let's put the version so we know what it is. URP. From package. Can you spell package right, sir? Yeah. Boop. Okay. Now it might be pissy because it's like, oh, there's 2 of these, but it might bitch about having duplicate packages now. And then if we try to remove the package from the package manager, it might be easier just to do what the guy says, but I'd rather take a stab at it first without having a dick with making a fucking clone of the repo. I really don't want to do that. Oats, don't want to do that. Okay. We've made a commit. Let's do one more commit before, and then we'll start tinkering with it. We're gonna remove it from here. Hopefully everything won't break. Hopefully this will work. My one concern with moving it from the package is it's going to break other dependencies in the package manager because it's close, but it's still kind of like a ball of shit sometimes. Yeah, because it's not seeing it. Okay, I guess we're gonna fucking we gotta fucking we have to fucking fork the repo. God damn it. What a okay, whatever. Small victories. This is just this too shall pass. Oh boy. Okay, so delete that. Install the package. Doesn't error. Fork the repo. Oh damn motherfucker. Okay. Fork the repo, where is it? Ah, it doesn't even exist anymore. Amazing. Oh, because now it's like URP, right? Yeah, hold on. So we might just have to go back and find the URP pipeline. Because it used to be called the lightweight render pipeline. Now it's the universal render pipeline. Universal rendering examples. Ass boy, yeah. You can tell people are... Never mind. I'm gonna be quiet. Be quiet. Zip it. Might be nice to mention this. Might be nice to mention the solution you based yours on. Heard newer, actually. Where is their pipeline now? See what they've got. Must be missing something. Maybe it's URP? URP, yeah. There. Oh, let's look at where it is, right? Actually in the package thing. Published March 21st. And where can we grab it?
Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts.
Actually, yeah, we could look at the package file, right? I think. Yeah, we can open the package.json. Yeah, that's what we can do. JSON. There. Okay, so they made it not public anymore. Just the gist of it. Well, Fukake. That's gonna be a bummer. Got so many people calling me today. Can't wait. I can wait 10 more days to start my. No, you gotta start now because you're gonna be out of food money soon. So you gotta strike while the iron's hot. Don't be lazy. Not saying you're lazy, but saying stay motivated. Stay motivated. That's the better way to say it. Stay motivated. You can do this. You can do it, Philip. You can do it. Yeah, I don't want it to update every time though. Motherfucker. If I wonder if I bring in these two as well to the project, if I could do what we wanted with the shadows. Probably. I would found my company on my birthday. Oh, nice. Happy early birthday, sir. But here's a reason you don't want to found it on your birthday. Because if the business doesn't work out, then your birthday is always going to be a reminder of your failure. So it's probably better not to do it on your birthday. Just in case. Yeah, the repo's not public anymore. Blah, 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 blah. So the options we have are just bringing all the code in. Is there a way to make it not update every time I reset the fucking ender? Is there another way to do that? Because that's what was happening to me in London Bear, apparently. Well, they removed... They have the scriptal render pipeline repo, but they've made it not public anymore. So what we might have to do is take the code from the package repo, that we download onto the box, take the code from there, and then pull it over. But we're gonna have to do its dependencies too, because you saw when we moved one over, it's like I don't have any access to it, so we might have to move that and the other two dependencies into the repo, into the local project. I'm just nervous to start it, man. It's gonna be nerve-wracking. You don't want to bother editing package manager files. You can add a box collider instead of a polygon collider. Oh, that would be okay. This might work. Bother editing the package manager means the Shadowcasters will be square, and maybe that's okay. Actually, that first, a much simpler solution, but became very performance intensive. That's why I stumbled upon another day and started those. Anyway, now my issue is performance with tons of files on a 128 by 128 time map. Many small tiles scattered about, has too many Shadowcasters. It's unfortunate, as I thought this would be a good solution for 2D shadows. Thanks, I got it to work. So you have to modify to get the shadow casting working on a tile map like I'm doing, which you're not doing, so it doesn't matter to you. But I want to cast the shadows inside of a tile map, so you have to make some changes to support that. And those changes you have to make are inside of a package file. So if you change the package file, every time you reopen the editor, it checksums it and says no, and it updates it, which is annoying AF. Oh, he's already got a fork of it. Did he lose his fork since they opened it? He didn't lose his fork. Aha. And actually, if this is just the same shit that I have locally, I could actually upload it to get myself with my own fucking version, I guess. Since it's like I have all the shit here. Yeah, which I could do that. I could just make my own repo. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Render Pipelines Universal 731. This is 711. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll make our own copy from the packaged file, I guess. We make our own version. The new directory for here. Boop. Copying it off. So let me upload this and make my own repo of it. Private, of course. But we'll be able to have Package Manager talk to this instead. And thing going wild. Bam, lamb. Not the ideal solution, but I'd like it to work, so have to do. Demos. I'm doing something off screen, adding this repo, and I'm going to push it up to Git. let's do that now. New repo. Boop. Because the repo is not public. You must have just gotten here. Hello, Balar. Oh no, you've been here. No, like I was talking about, their repo is not public anymore, so I can't just fork it. They've somewhere between 7.1 and 7.3 they made it not public, and the guy that's up there has a version of it that's older. So I'm just going to take. You get the whole package, so with all the source. So I'm just going to make a version on GitHub myself. Tell it to talk to that version. Then we can make the change. It won't get fucked over every time. Because they are terrible people. I don't fucking know. Here. You tell me if it's a public repo, because it's not public for me. It's okay, Blar. I'm just fucking with you. I was being snarky, and then I was like, oh, I was being such a dick, and I didn't mean to be a dick, so I'm sorry. I didn't want to sound like a dick. Sometimes I can be snarky, and it's like, I don't mean to be. I do not mean to be. A fork of the Unity ORP repo for 2D shadows. Not public. Will be private. But if it's private, then my thing won't be able to talk to it, will it? I'll have to make it public. Yeah, so I'm just gonna make it public. Whatever. What made you say they moved to the graphics? Where'd you see that? Or like, where'd you figure that out from? Yeah, I get that, but where did you get to that from? Just like you looked at graphics, or because I looked for rendering, I didn't see it, so. And the package, their package is still talking here, so that must be. Okay. You found it in the title where it says that, but how did you find this page? Did you go to Unity Technologies and search for render? Because I look for render, like, hey, render. Or did you just see because it was updated 6 minutes ago? Oh. Okay, 6 minutes ago. My bad. You search better than me. I search for render. But either way, it has to be forked anyway, so I'll just make the repo. I could point it to repository, but then this would be its own repo. Let's see if this will work. If this works, this must be a redirect to there. Let's save that and then reopen the editor. See what we get. That works, and we can update that location of the package and everything's copacetic. Then we can fork that and update it. But either way, though, just copying it up to another repo will work too. This is totally just like a fucking gross hack until they fix it anyway. And all the next. I really hate the new strolling. I already don't like my birthday. And the next all. What are you talking about? The next all, Philip? So here's it doing the package manager thing, because it's like, hey, your shit's all fucked up, sir. It just set it back. It's like, no, fuck you. No. That's in the packages. So there's some other spot I forget where we have to change. Anyway, let me fork this repo. Add package from get URL. Okay. So we still have to remove the original package and load our package. Okay. Where's my Unity? So we're still gonna have to remove. We're still gonna have to remove the universal RP from here, then add it from our source. No bad developer. Oh, I meant call. And the next call, fastening. Nice. Cool. I'm glad you're getting lots of calls. No, it's okay. You're having a long day. Bad developer. Bad developer. A good first step. Okay. So now we need to add URL. Should probably have already had ready, but I didn't because I'm a scrub. If you ever plan to motor west. Yeah, because it needs to be. Yeah, that's what I thought was wrong with it. Because it's its own. Oh, sorry for banging the mic. Like this isn't going to be a Git repo that brings in. It's going to bring in way too much shit, I would imagine. But let's try it. I think we have to go with what I originally was suggesting. No. Add package from disk. Yeah, just let me add the package from disk. That's a better idea. Motor West. I've already copied it locally, so there you go. My man. Unless it's going to be linked to there. Unless it's going to make, oh, we got to grab that. We know where we're talking from, motherfucker. And it's just going to still update it every time, every way. It's never a good call if your CC calls. You have to learn the joy of screening your calls, Philip. You can talk to my answering machine, sir. See, remember yesterday when I said you'd put a video in a comment and someone would look at it? I got a like. Somebody liked my, the guy liked my thing talking about it. Where I said, hey, you did really good. Dude, what is Quill doing up right now? Quill really just tweet 55 minutes ago? Go to bed. Oh, 18 hours ago. Okay. Classic Quill. Okay. Universal RP. So let's see, where did it put it on the browser? Let's see. Probably in packages, right? There it is, manifest.json. That's the one I wanted. My manifest.json. Oh, so it is calling it from local. Okay, cool. Good. That's a good first start. Nice. That means, if my calculations are correct, we should be able to open up. Okay, let's make a code change to that. Let's open that repo up, make a code change to it, and see if it sticks. That makes sense. If the code change sticks, then we're good. What was yesterday? What'd you miss yesterday? Go back to the GitHub page and search for after you decide which version of STRP to use. Yeah, gross. We've already got the working solution with the local package. What's up, Annie? Or Ani? Ani, Annie. What? I hope the hello gets here today so we can get the sweet hello. Oh, don't worry about it, man. It's not a... Real life comes first. Don't worry about that. No hard feelings. It's all good. To the branch. Yeah, pain in the ass. We've already got it, so it's good. Our version, yeah. So what we just did is what I just did, so we're good. This is Grandpa's Groove. So we are good to go. We both came to the same conclusion. Okay, so let's open up the stuff. Here. I guess we just have to open the directory because it's like not an actual project. Open files or folder in a new window. Did not mean that. No, no, no. Oh God. Bad things are gonna happen. We are doing good. We were working on art and then we realized we could do 2D shadows. So I'm gonna try to get 2D shadows working on the new trees, which need a lot to be desired, but yeah, these are the ones I just did. So we're working on that. No, you don't have to stop backseat deving. I'm just giving you a hard time. I appreciate your help, to be honest. I hate when I say to be honest, because that implies that I'm not being honest other times, and I'm always being honest, so. No, I appreciate the help. I'm just giving you a hard time. Sorry. I apologize. I will stop being a smartass. There. Now we're equal. But yeah, I'm glad you checked what I did, so it's like, okay, I'm doing the right thing. So I appreciate that. It makes me feel better knowing I'm not doing like a super terrible hack when they're telling you to do it that way. Like, we're telling you to do it that way too. Like, okay, that works for me. But in this path though. Why won't that one open? Open file or folder. There it goes. Okay. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. I wasn't cross or anything. See, I'm using British words. Cross. I wasn't cross or anything, so I appreciate your help. Okay, now we can actually do the change that the guy fucking said, like, goddamn 18 hours ago when we were working on this. Thank you for RTFMing. I didn't RTFM, which was the problem. If you read the fucking manual, you would see, you sack of garbage. Like, what? Where's this change? This is the file we need to look for. Is in... Oh, this is the wrong thread. Where's this guy's thread? Which is in Runtime 2D. Blew it through the heart. And then we're looking for what was the fucking file? Shadowcaster 2D. There it is, right there. Boop. Okay, so let's fix this to work. Hey Cream, good morning, sir. How are you doing? What is user acquisition? Would you like to provide some context for why you're asking that? I appreciate that I'm like your one-stop shop for asking random questions before you go off to do your own thing, though. Totally appreciate that. When you can't Google, ask a random Twitch internet person. Okay, so we're gonna look for the awake. Where is the structure? Boop. Structure should be empty, but whatever. There's a check to see if the collider is a polygon. Then you can modify the awake function, check if the type of a collider is a polygon. Then use the path of the polygon as the shape and the generate shadow result. The file's located in here for me. What did you change? Don't say what you changed. You just randomly fucking put it there. Bro. So copy your whole fucking thing. We'll see what the diff is. And then I will make this a Git repo real fast, like I was going to do, so I can keep track of the changes we make to it. A repo. Oh, weird. Oh, it's that's weird. You're not a sub and it's showing you letting you show the icons. Weird. Can you use the shader to generate a vision map for a given position instead of having to raycast? Would it be quicker or better? Can you use the shader to generate a vision map for a given position instead of having to raycast? I don't know. I don't know, Killpond. Yeah, but you can use sub icons when you're a sub, so it's weird that you're able to. It's letting you use the sub icons as a follower. Oh, you have points. You have channel points. That's what. Yeah, cool. That's awesome. Yes. That's why one worked and the other one didn't. Okay, cool. Makes sense. I was dumb. We don't want to initialize this repo. Yes, here we go. Let's initial commit everything. Initial commit. Just because I want to see what I'm doing this because I want to see the diff we have when we make this change of the file. That's all. Because I'm just randomly pasting code in here, so I want to see what the actual diff of what we're doing is. Nice. Good old Killpond. Hi should be in today. It'll be a little kitty cat saying hi. Okay, so let's update the awake with what we copied from this guy. But no, I was asking Cream, like, can you give me some context on why you're asking that question? Like, that actually matters. I know it seems like it might not, but it does. So I'm asking. Let's see, is there any diff here? Actual diff is... This is the actual diff. Okay. He's just checking. Collider's not null. And if the type of polygon. So he's doing some differences there. Vec 2 to 3, and that's a different function that he added. Okay. And then the start. And then the start is where's the start? I could use a different script to require composite 2D to be attached to my timeout. I then use a different script that requires a composite 2D to be tapped on my tile map. Okay, so we'll make different script. Set up a different script and see. Sorry, it's early for me, Kareem. But yeah, I'm curious what you mean user acquisition. Like there's the context in which you're asking matters what the answer is, so. That's why I'm asking. Shit over here. I need the vector 2D thing that he pasted. How are these people? Oh. Oh, there it is. I forgot to add this method in my original snippet as well. Do you add that into here? We'll see. Well, I mean, it's got to be in here if that's where it's being called, right? So it takes a vector 2 as the input vector and returns a vector 3. It basically just returns a vector 3 with a 0. Okay. That should resolve the breaking. The breaky. Cool. Then we got to go back to add this thing. And this actually becomes a different script that requires I then use a different script that requires a composite 2D caster to be attached to my tile map. Okay, so let's look at the tile map. This is layer 3, which is going to be the item layer. Let's look at the item layer real quick. And then we need to attach a script to this. Where do we want to put it? For AI, it should be lighting or miscellaneous. I don't have a miss. Fly, test scripts. Region, movement. Streamer, what is user acquisition. Well, the Frangi, you know, they have the cost of acquisition written down in their, you know, rules. How much latinum does it take? Lighting? I guess let's make a lighting folder. Lighting, yeah. To the map. Okay. Can we have dashes? We can't, right? So just fucking don't do that. That's a terrible idea. Yeah, like I said, don't do that. It's like no. Oh, it can't start with a number because you are dumb. Oh, press that one. As long as that's the first, it should work, I think. Just can't start with a number. Okay. Oh, so this needs a composite collider 2D. That's why the script's being a fucking asshole. Oh, I need to add, Oh, he didn't actually define what the fuck it was. Oh, I love... Okay. People are just helping, even though not... I've done the same thing. I miss things when I do it. So don't be fucking grumpy about it. Be a Grumposaurus. Nobody likes a Grumposaurus. That'll be a Shadowcaster 2D. Go. This script will go live on top of our wall layer, which should mean that everything in walls will cast shadow. Or, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. We're learning together, chat. We're learning together. Touch you in your happy place. Do. Stop lighting. The current Shadow 2D appears to only take bounds of a collider and object. I can modify this awake in blah 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 blah. I then use a different script that requires a composite 2D collider be attached to my tile map, which I need to do. I need to attach that son of a gun. This has a composite collider. I need to add it to this one. This is going to make the... This might cause problems though. Well, the tile map collider, as long as I don't use the tile map collider. If it just needs a composite collider, we should be okay. Because the composite collider, the tile map collider will be fucking ass for performance with all these trees. Tile map 2D collider. Tile map. I just added the thing I said was going to be asked, you moron. Duh. Composite collider, you idiot. Okay. No. No. You go away. Tile map. Or composite. 2D. And that adds the rigid body. Okay. I'll use a different script that requires a composite 2D collider to be attached to my tile map and builds a Shadowcaster 2D for each distinct path in the composite collider, which looks like the following. Editing Shadowcaster should be somewhat temporary fix until Unity alters the implementation, as in my case it can be refetched and your change will be lost. Blah 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 blah. My bad, forgot to include Vector 2D. That fixed my compiler. Sadly, lights are going through the wall still. Okay.
make sure you have a tile map collider 2D on the tile map with the used by composite. Okay, so that's going to make performance be ass for all these trees. Okay, so it's this quickly becoming it might not work, but let's at least see what it looks like. Let's at least see what this motherfucker looks like. Which is why this lags here, because it's going through the thousands of trees and be like, let's add these fucking colliders. Booyah! So it's a little slow when it starts. Let's see. Used by... I clicked, it's going to take a second to get through. At least I think I clicked. Not only did I click, well, it did not like that, did it? It's like, no, fuck you, I'm done. Fuck you trying to mess with me. I'm out, sir. You just touch me in all those bad places? Not on my watch. Not on my watch. Good lord. We reloading? Are we back? Okay, we're back. It's like, no, go fuck yourself. Okay. Time map collider 2D. Then we're going to add the composite collider. Then we're going to save for when it crashes again. Now we're going to save. Save the project too. For when it crashes. Prefab. So when it crashes, the prefab's at least right. Unless we get the sweet loop where it's just going to crash constantly, which would be kind of fun. Dangling components have unfulfilled dependencies. Oh, that sounds super sexy. You know I like dangling components, baby. Let's turn this off right now, just so we can get the used by composite working. Hopefully without crashing Unity, but we'll see. We shall see. Well, strike two. Did not like that. Do I want to look at the log file for Unity? I have it over here somewhere? I think I do. Maybe I got it over on the other one. What their log file is, what their logs are. See what happened. Let's look up the editor log path. The editor log. Because I always forget what it is, so. Data, UMP. Oh, that's UMP. Editor. Let me open that up in another window. And see, I just want to see what the log is. The error is. I'm guessing it's related to the change we made to the script. I would like to see that for sure. You need a local. Get a local. Unity. Your log. 2019. Well, 312. That's me. Here. Editor log. No, not here. Not here. Oh, Unity editor log. Derp. Learn to read, son of a gun. Okay. 437. Let's open this up over here. Boop. What it took a dump about. Is there, oh, that one's 38K. Let me look at the previous log, see why it took it down. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense because it was just like a pretty much, it wasn't like a, hey, Unity's crashed. Would you like to send a bug? Would you like to develop an app? I guess Cream had to get to class. Well, Cream, if you let me know what your context is, I can give you the proper answer to your question. So it just straight up was like, nope. Didn't even fucking have time to write anything out the log. It was just like, I'm dead. Fuck all y'all. I'm out. Which I'm guessing would be because of the changes we made, potentially. Let's keep reading the thread, see if we missed something. Like, my fucking thing crashes every 7 seconds now. Oh no, would you like to develop an app? I made some changes and got it working in dynamic time. We'll jump to this after. Need to fork the repo, yes. Is this the other thread we were on with MW? Yeah, that guy. Or MD. Maryland Riptile. Okay, that guy. This guy is the crazy pants. That's the crazy pants things. Okay, so let's go to the other thread now. We're done with this one. Testing out the new 2D system. Blah, 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 blah. And I end up with that. And that's what we're looking for. That looks fucking awesome. Amazing. If too large for forum. That is what we're looking for. And I think that'll add a lot of pizzazz to the game for sure. Pizzazz. Okay. I use a version of the script that allows it to generate the shadow based on the tile map collision mask, which is handy. I discovered that with the implementation, there's no way for... I discovered that with that implementation, there was no way for tiles to be dynamically added and removed from the world and having the lighting adjust to match. So I wrote some changes to his script. I've named it Set Tile Shadows for lack of a better name. And allow to recreate the shadows when the user needs. Okay. Here it is. And while it isn't exactly high performance minded in design, it works well enough to not cause any lag on a tile map that is 128 by 128. And we're 300 by 300 for now. You'll notice that I have some other strange timing and a coroutine to get the shadows to render right between the time the user adds a new tile and the time it recreates the shadow casters. But by doing it this way, it helps prevent an odd flickering on the shadow map. I just attach the script to something in my scene, and when I update the shadows, I call update shadows on the static instance. Oh yeah. We have these trees set as static, by the way? These should all be set as static, right? Like... Just got the help item. Enable the check mark to mark this as static for all systems. Disable the checkbox to mark it as not static. Should all be. Because they're not gonna. Static means they're not gonna move, if I recall correctly, right? Like they're not gonna up and move, but they might be destroyed, but they're not gonna move. I think it's safe to mark all this stuff as static. Or not, if not, we'll find out pretty fucking quick. And this is the prefab we're getting rid of, so it's not the end of the world. Let's change the children to static. Feel the beats. Let's go. This is the script he does on his stuff, so that would be like us changing this tile map lighting 2D thing. Go. Actually, We're gonna tile map 2D. So let's just, yeah. Save that, go back in Unity, and just rename the file to be the same thing. Because that's a better name than I had anyway, so. Put your hands up in the air. See what we get with this. Lighting, where are you? Oh. We've got that. Okay, that's other stuff. So we go here. Item map should still have this thing. Okay, set tile map shadows. Yes. Let's remove this component real quick and save. And then let's kinematic. It's not dynamic. It shouldn't be affected by gravity. That's the. Are you gonna crash again? Okay, you're not gonna crash. Cool. And we're gonna do used by composite. Crash. If it crash. No, you put the fucking thing back. I didn't want it there. God damn it. Hey, thank you for the follow, Nelson. Welcome to this brigade, as said by my daughter. Well, it hasn't crashed yet, so. But I'm not gonna be surprised if it crashes. Because it crashed Unity the last couple times it did it. Okay, so it crashed Unity again. So, but it left a script on, which I thought I removed, but I was a dum-dum. So let's remove the script, because we want to make sure, like, is it crashing because of the script we've added, or is it crashing because of the shit we've injected into the 2D Shadowcaster stuff, which could very well be the issue. Let's figure it out. So our art day has turned into like a debug day. Because if we can get shadows casting for those trees, that'll be fucking awesome. Like, that would be really a nice effect. And I would be really happy with all of that. This 2D shadows is like, oh, nice. Update. Buy all the changes. Prefab, please. And it could be crashing because it's doing it in the prefab. I don't know. Or because it's not doing it in prefab mode. Remove this component. This component's removed. Set this fucker to kinematic. It's not dynamic. Shouldn't be simulated at all. Oh, thank you. That would be ridiculous. Are you gonna uncheck, or are you just gonna like crash again on me? Come on. Come. Okay, it worked. Cool. It's fine. Let's save this, update the prefab. So when it crashes again, we don't have to do this all over again. I know where my head's at. We know it's gonna crash. I mean, we expect it to crash. So if it crashes now with the script gone, then we know it's related to the change we made to the 2D caster, right? Like, pretty apparent at that point, maybe? So it's something. Well, we can assume it's something with the change we made, but let's roll back the change we made, and then we'll know for sure. Let's read what he's doing while this is loading anyway. Unity, please build in a function to make the 2D caster do this with the collision mesh of the time map. It'll save me all the headache. Make change to it, and then add a package to the get URL. Requires a prefab, blah, blah, blah. Try this again. Let's go back and remove. Let's make the greatest wool movie of all time. Let's change. Where is it? The Awake. Let me copy this. Huh. Go back to stock for this. Douchebag. Put the vector 2 there. We'll go back into Unity, wait for it to redo its thingamabobber stuff. Just to make sure it's nothing related to change we made. Because the wall has a... The wall layer has a composite collider. It has a composite collider and a rigid map. Set to static, body type static. Maybe we need to do that. If you got my shit. Take a screeny of what we've got for... actually, no, do it with... Meow. Oh. Yeah, they've got the exact same thing, I think, other than theirs is set static. So their rigid body is set to static. Fine. Static. Simulated was checked, but we don't want it to be simulated. Right? Like, we don't want it to be simulated. Is the body simulated? If not, it's effectively hidden from the simulator. Yes, I don't want it simulated. Outlines synchronous. And then at the very bottom, max tile. Maximum number of tile changes accumulated before doing a full collider rebuild instead of an incremental rebuild. Change this if the incremental rebuilds are slow for the number of tile changes accumulated. Gotcha. Used by composite. We're gonna save this change now for when it crashes, because it's gonna crash. We have to assume it's gonna crash. We have to really use reverse psychology to let it think. We tell it we think it's gonna crash, and then if it doesn't crash, you know, that's just the way you gotta kind of trick it into working. Like Inkscape, another program you have to trick into working. Used by composite. No whammies. So it has nothing to. This crash has nothing to do with this. We need to make the change in prefab mode and see if it works. Because it's. I would guess it's a similar crash to what we had when just editing tiles just locks up the whole goddamn editor. So, yeah. But if we can end the day getting like fucking tile maps, like 2D stuff working, oh, that'll be so good. So good. Bueno arbusto. Nice bush. Open this up. If this will autosave, good, good. Just it doesn't want to. It's like, no, fuck you and the horse you read it on, sir, and the horse. Okay, we actually get the error this time, right? Okay, I thought I saw an error. All reference in menu man. Well, that's something else. Yeah, it's just like, nope, go fuck yourself. Start importing prefab. Oh, let's Google used by composite crash. Like, let's see who else might be having this issue. Totally just fucking crashes, so that's a problem. Let's look at the Unity forums. There's a debug forum. Let's see, use by collider crash. Oh, there it is. I don't believe you. It'll work? Maybe? Maybe? Ah, you motherfucker. Have Google search this then instead. What up, Larry? How you doing, sir? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Biscuit Brigade. I could have sworn you'd already followed, but I guess you can be a subscriber without following. Or Twitch is just being twitchy. Like, you're one of those rare, I'm a sub, but I've never followed you. Yeah, I've done that before to people that I've followed for a long time. I'm like, what the fuck? I've been a sub longer than I followed, but Twitch is just like, nope. Oh. We found an interesting crash we were trying to figure out. So what we're trying to do was we started making art. So this is some of the new art we've made to replace this old stuff. And then I wanted to get, you know, now Unity has 2D lit shadows. So I was like, let's get some 2D shadow action going on. So the effect we're going to, if we can get it to work, the effect we'll get will be something pretty fucking cool. Like, where's the guy's Giphy? Like this. But I'm crashing the editor now, so this will be a 2D tile map. So this is the effect we'll get. We'll have a light source and our things will cast shadows, which is fucking awesome. But, and we found some code to work around it. Like it's something with the universal render pipeline that works. So I guess the way we can 100% verify it's nothing we've done is we're gonna have to remove this local universal RP install. We'll have to re-add the one from the repo and then re-add it. This is going to be all pissy and turn pink as we remove it. Sorry. But the fact that the editor's crashing without even leaving a log, it's not even doing the, hey, Unity's crashed, would you like to submit an app? It's just like, fucking peace out. There's nothing in the logs that really indicate what the fuck's going wrong. So it's a bit of a problem. I might actually make a bug report if we can't figure it out. Let's see. All alone in the city of lights. Universal. We're going to add their universal render pipeline in. Everything should come back. And we're taking our custom code complete out of the loop. We made a fork of universal render pipeline to make a change to how to have Unity has a thing called caster shadow 2D, which will cast a shadow on a 2D object, but we wanted it to work on tile maps, so they made a change to allow it to work on tile maps, which is pretty fucking cool that it considers the polys as objects for terms of like shadow casting. Because that would really add a lot of depth, I think, to the game. Like I've wanted 2D shadows for a long time. And I think it would add a lot of depth, especially for like a RimWorld clone where like the sun's going down and we can change the light as the day moves by. We can change where the light points, so you see the shadows cast, and you can kind of imagine in your brain, imagine where the sun is on this 2D plane, which I think would be pretty cool. But right now it's being a pile of garbage and it's crashing. So got this done. Let's go back into the grid. Your little tree boys. Tree boy! We've got the rigid body 2D, the tile. Let's remove the composite collider and let's remove the tile map collider and re-add it. Let's just start fucking from scratch. So, tile map 2D collider. We're gonna add the composite collider. We're gonna say used by composite. And it's fucking done. Well, I guess we're not doing shadows in 2D today. But I wonder if it's a... Let's test though, because I wonder if it's a byproduct. If it's a byproduct of there being too many trees, potentially. Like if there's some max that's causing it to fucking wig out. It'd be a bit of a bummer. Lost my mind. All alone in the city of lights. Let's see, what did it do? It's just like... This is nothing. I don't think it's anything, but let's... This has been airing since I started working on this again. I don't necessarily think it's this. You can see... But let's fucking comment it out just to be 100% sure. Something is causing it to fuck up, and we will figure it out. Or we will get pissed off and just say, fuck it, we're done for the day. But I hope it doesn't get to that. I'd rather figure it out for sure. It's shutting down. This is just a thing for when it's shutting down, right? If it's not shutting down, it'll work. And if it is shutting... What is not shutting... What the fuck is shutting down come from? Where's that even used? That was some editor bullshit I was doing. I think. One application quit is shutting down. True. But it's not... It's just like, I'm done. Oh, what is it saying? It's null. I could probably put a null catch, right? Let's be super ghetto real quick. If... no. No, that was... Oh. That's a little gross looking. If that gets the air to go away. Mr. Sandman! Twitch doesn't want me to hit 900 followers, that's what it is. Although we've done good, we've made like 100 in like a week. So that's pretty good. I think, I don't know. I mean, pretty good for like a nobody. Did you literally just have the same air after I... Motherfucker. Object is not set to an instance of an object. Let's fucking check all of them. We'll check all of these sons of guns. And that's not all. This isn't null. We'll null check all the things. Like, it's not null. It's like, you motherfucker. But I'm doing pretty good, Larry. We had a really good weekend. I hope you're doing. Hope you had a good weekend as well, sir. Sir or Matt? Oh, at least we know it dies on this one. So board manager instance is not null. That's where it's taking a dump at. Fuck it. Fuck it. Oh. Fuck this code for right now. Don't care. One day when we're gonna turn on the reachability zones, like it doesn't work, and it's gonna be like, oh, you comment out this code to try to debug some other shit that was like a not a real, the bogus error. So nice. Hope you guys did something fun. We got our I got my daughter playing with the pen, the Wacom tablet pen. So she was drawing. She's over there drawing like a mountain with like the pen digitally. It's really cool. But we made really good progress. We made the Pathfinder work through the door without having to do anything crazy. We would just say if it hits a door object when it was pathfinding, because the Pathfinder it knows how to get from 1 to 2, and then it does the flood fill to check, and then it would hit a spot. It's like if it's a door, it's still walkable, go through. So then it was a really easy fix, a lot easier than I thought it would be. Okay, so let's go into here again, and let's just to be 100% sure that it crashes. And it's nothing to do with that menu manager thing. It's going to crash again. Okay, cool. So it's not the menu manager. We're going to go look at the editor log. Not this log. We're going to go look at the editor log. And be like, we're totally fine, sir. Doing imports. It's just taking a dump. I should report this as a bug to them. Well, they used to have the thing that would report it as bugs, and that the QA people would actually get back to me. So that was actually pretty cool. Actually, fine. No, that seems like it has nothing to do with anything. What's worse for me sometimes is I swear I hook things up in Unity and then I try debugging it for an hour. Dude, I know, and I hooked up. I know, I do that all the time. Or like, I write all the code out. I'm like, okay, this is totally good. I'm like, why the fuck isn't this script running? I'm like, I forgot to drag the script onto the object. Like, oh god, like why isn't this script being called? What the fuck? I should just get into a tighter loop of like, hey dummy, did you attach the script? You didn't. Like I always go through the phases of guilt, or the stages of grief, where I'm like, I blame the editor, I blame other stuff, and then eventually it comes back to like, I accept that I did something wrong. Like, I did something wrong because computers just do what I tell them to do. They're not going to fucking randomly just change their behavior. I wonder if this is related to the size of the tile map, though. So, for giggles, let's make another... Or even better, here's the new tile map. Let's turn this one off. Boop. Goodbye. Let's turn the old grid back on. This one's just empty. This one's like, I'm empty, sir. Okay. So the wall has all that stuff already. So let's add it to this one. Collider. Tile map. Collider. The rigid body got added, right? Yeah, the rigid body is static because this shit is not going to ever move because it's a tile used by composite. Okay. So that worked. So it's either... There's too many things, which might not be true. Okay, so we need to go back to what we were doing. We need to get a new... These prefabs are old and they're busted and they're poopy. We need to generate a new map, so we needed to make trees. We made a tree. Let's map the tree into here. It doesn't look great, but we'll go to the shadows, which let me make sure we add it to Trello so we don't forget, like, shadows. We need fucking shadows, boss. Make 2D shadows work. But focus on what we were doing. And then what we were doing, we go over to Trello, and then let's look this up because we want to see what the picture was for the trees. Tree chop. Trees. I totally wouldn't have. Big tree. No. Big tree. Yes. Why is the debugging line not hitting? What debug? Oh yeah. I was like, what? What debugging line? What the fuck are you talking about? I was like, oh yeah. I'm with you. I'm a little slow. It happens to the best of us. And I'm not even one of the best of us, so it happens to be a lot. So we're gonna add in a big tree. We're gonna add, we made the tree a tile, so I think we're good. Let's add in the object database. We deleted the whole object database and we're starting fresh with all art we've made. So we're gonna call this, Pine 1. It's an object type of 1 and it's a tree. Because this is kind of a hodgepodge we have to fix. Some things are looking at it by type and others by tile. It's a total shit show. I'll need to rework that a little bit. Find Pine 1. Tile. Not a tile, are you? No, you are a tile. Okay. Excuse me. You are the tile. Excuse me. Let's get together, my cat. We need a description for it. Big old Larry New York pine. People will be like, why is the tree called Larry New York? Like, I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? HP is 100 because HP actually matters. A 0 HP tree would be an interesting... HP 0 tree would be an interesting bug. No place to run. Okay, got that saved. Now let's make this bigger so it's not gross to see. Back to the normal view. Boop. That's a trippy effect. Yeah, cool. Thanks, Unity. So we're gonna run, and we'll see it paint the trees because we turned off the thing that's hiding the layers being painted, so we'll see them get generated. Or it'll just straight up not work. Oh, because I have the grid turned off. Hey, Missing the Moon, thank you for the raid, and welcome to the Biscuit Brigade. Let's give you a shout out. Missing Moon? What were you up to this morning with science and technology? We finally have ramen. Hey, thank you for follow, Cat Emma. Welcome to this brigade, as said by my daughter. So what were you working on this morning? Miss the Moon? Missing the Moon. Just barely. We made a game. Nice. I wish now you're making me hungry. Because, you're kind of a jerk. I'm very hungry now. And I'm sad. Nice. What'd you make the game in? Unity, and what's it about? Give us the pitch. So for the Raiders, what we're working on is a RimWorld game. It's basically Dwarf Fortress level storytelling with like a RimWorld UI, so you can access it, unlike Dwarf Fortress, which is inaccessible to a lot of people. The difference with RimWorld is it'll be 2D. It'll be multiple Z levels, so you'll be able to go underground and build, which we haven't gotten to that part yet, but that's what we're gonna do, and it'll be in a Firefly-esque world. So what we've been working on today was we've just been replacing some of the open art we've done with our own art on our trees, which I'll let you guys determine which one was which. Now, which trees are which. Spoiler, the ones that look like poopity poop, those are my trees. So let's try running the game. It'll generate the map for us. So a top-down roguelite, you fight in a coliseum against robots. The better you do, the more money the crowd throws at you to pick up so you can buy yourself something nice. Maybe a good pair of sneakers. Dude, that's awesome. Is it in Unity? Apart from the parts that are not done, there are a lot. Dude, that's awesome. That sounds really, really cool. I don't know if you've ever played like Clone Zone and the Danger Zone. That is such a good game, and that's what it makes me think of when you talk about that. Except that's not really is it a roguelike? I don't know, but it sounds very similar. Unless you're like, I'm the creative Clone Zone and the Danger Zone, in which case I'll be like, you're fucking epic, because that game is fucking awesome. It's Clone Zone and the Danger Zone, I think I said it right. Let's see. I have it. It's great. It's a fucking great game. Clone Zone in the Danger Zone? Something? Let me Google it. It'll come up. Clone Drone in the Danger Zone. This is the game I was talking about. And it's a fucking awesome game. That's the game I'm talking about. And not to take away from your game. So, what's the name of your game going to be? It's a fucking good game, though. And it's like the comedy is so good. Like the announcers are like, oh, meat bag. Or flesh. They're so fucking funny. Like, oh, flesh bag, you're going to die now. It's It's really good. It's like Robot John Madden. Dancing cheek to cheek. Okay, what did we die on now? Hey, we've made some progress. It died a little bit. We need to turn the 2D light on. I'm like, why is it so goddamn dark in here? Because the 2D light is off. Because we were working on getting shadows for a little bit. So these are the new tiles. I don't necessarily like the new tiles, but they're at least our own. This looks kind of like poopity poop. We're gonna have to make that less poopy. Into the Woods title, work in progress. Nice. Well, the title of this work in progress is Space Western Survival. Do you have a link to it? Do you have it anywhere to check out, Missing the Moon? And thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. I do think it is pretty great. But yeah, we're just putting our own... We just spent a little bit of pass on some of the art. That doesn't look too bad. And we need to work on some of the edging for the art. Nice. That's fucking... That's awesome. Sorry for swearing. Some people come in like, this guy's a big potty mouth motherfucker. And I'm like, I know, right? Okay. So what did we die on this time? In order to call get transform, expect up to date, render update. That's an interesting one. Haven't seen that one before. Okay. And what are we dying on now? Tree bottom? You've got the trees here, so what's out of range about that? I think I cannot hear the word meatbag in combination with robots without hearing the voice of HK47. Yeah, me too. Flesh bag, meat bag, which I think they grabbed that from because I was like, hey, it just makes me think of Knights of the Old Republic. What a good game. So much better than the modern take on it. Okay, so that doesn't look too bad. I mean, it doesn't look, I don't know. We'll see. But we need to see what it's airing about. Why is it saying missing zone? Let's see. In fuzzy calculations in board manager? Or, yeah, board manager. Oop. Fuzzy calculations in board manager. There we are. So if my tile's null, check paintability. If fuzzy... What part's not up to date though? The tile map name? The item tile map? Or the treetop? Where does that even come from? Okay, I passed that into fuzzy calculations. Okay. Where do we call fuzzy calc? Right there. Okay. So we're doing... This is where we're looping over doing the trees. This is where we're doing the bushes. Oh, is it? It's probably dying because of bushes, right? I bet. Bitty, 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 bitty. Yeah, bushes. We need to make a bush. We need to draw a bush, chat. Okay. So we've drawn a tree. Let's draw a bush. Where's Kira? Kira or Krita? Krita. Okay. Bush time. You're not gonna fuck me over this time, layer. Haha. Okay. Bush. So what's going on in your game? We in space surviving strategy managing stuff like in RimWorld. Yeah, so it will be very, if you know RimWorld, it'll be very much like RimWorld, but it's going to have multiple Z levels, so you can build bases underground like Dwarf Fortress. It's going to have more, so RimWorld has some decent social storytelling and stuff. Thank you for the follow, Marius Alexandru. Welcome to the Biscuit Brigade, as said by my daughter. So Dwarf Fortress has a much deeper story. Like, think one of the folks in my chat was telling me about how they had a base with their dwarfs, and then a bunch of orcs moved into their fort, and everything was going good. They were peacefully coexisting for a long time until one day a dwarf went to a strip club and he ripped an orc stripper's throat out and caused a race war. So we're going to do that kind of also storytelling. It's going to be a lot deeper. It is all based around storytelling. Like, you play the game and at the end of it, you have a really funny story to tell to your friends, and just like, I cannot believe that fucking happened. That is ridiculous. Did that answer your question, Missing? And thank you so much for the raid again. I will make sure to follow and go check you out after the stream ends this morning when I have to go to work. I like the level system too, because that's my favorite. That was my favorite part about Dwarf Fortress, is like the digging down, which appealed to like my Minecraft side of me, where it's like, I really, really love the Minecraft kind of things, you know? Let's see. If we want to do a little bushy bush, that might be a little easier with this guy here. Little big, because this is only 64 by 64. Looks looks kind of poopy. Kind of poopy. What color too? We gotta stay in our palette. Actually, let's start with a little. Let's start with a little trunk for a little stem, whatever the fuck it's called. A little start for the tree. One work? Ah! I just do lines this way? Oh, no, that doesn't do anything. I was like, how do I just hold lines? Well, that's actually kind of helpful. Honestly. The bush, the center of the bush. Then let's go to green. Add that as a favorite too while we're here. Find a tag. If I go to favorite, does it just show there? The favorite, does it work now? Motherfucker, I said favorite and you didn't do shit. Find a tag. There's no favorite tag here. Lion sack of garbage. Oh, it's in fit. Whatever. I don't care. I don't care. Done caring. This one's the leaves, right? But in RimWorld, you can't start a new game on the same world after a colony fails. You can start a new colony. No, you can't. And I'd like to have that because I like that. Like, I really, really fucking like. And you can in Dwarf Fortress. I want to make it so when you have a failed colony, you can have another colony that comes back to that spot. Like, let's make sure we write that down too, because that's something that I want to do and I don't want to forget to do. So let's add it as a design decision of. And this Trello is public for anyone that wants to see or add to it. So we want to do. Make sure you can revisit a prior world. That's going to take thought because we have to make sure we keep that data around for going forward. Welcome back, Philip. Oh man, classic Philip. And let me check up with what you were saying, Moon. Sorry. I'm gonna take a shower and treat myself to some food. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it, sir or madam. Bye. There's not enough space for the both of us in the stream. Thank you for the raid again. And one more shout out for, you know, the awesomeness of missing the moon. Thank you for the raid. Random question. How good is Uni at memory leak detection things as a tool? I've been kind of lazy to get concept out, and I worry a bit about memory leaking with respect to anonymous delegates. It certainly has memory leak issues. Even though it's managed, you can still fuck up. As for debugging it, I don't really know what their tools are for. Like, I know with C++, I forget the tool I had, but there's a really good tool I'd use that would find stuff for you while you were just part of building. So, I don't know. I guess we'll find out, because I've never gotten a game far enough along to have to care about that. So, it will be something we have to solve together. And we'll make it a to-do. For Larry. Poor Larry. Figure out how memory leak detection works. Sorry if we're talking about mouthful. Memory leak. Okay, done. I guess I just have to not be lazy. No, we're all lazy. That's what makes the best programmers are the lazy ones, because you don't like redoing stuff. But I would love if you find something to pick your brain about it for when I get to there, because I'm sure we will get to there and have a bit of an issue. So now we've got the stalk or the whatever the hell it's called. Let's put some Misha. My Misha. What's this one? Vegetal. Would vegetal work better? This is like leaves. Fa-fe Ferguson. My Misha. Aha, aha, aha. Let's put some branchy branches in here. Boop. It's a little big. Little big? Little big. Just a smidge too big. Midge, too big. But now it's like, I can't work at 0.20 pixel size, sir. Let me set the opacity a little bit. I just want it to be like a hints of bushes, of things in there. And do we have a red or a purple? We could put some little purple berries in there too. Little purple berries that will kill you. Okay. 1. I want it to be 1. 1. 1 pixel. Full opacity. Firewood. The fuck just happened there? Oh, I want to do something that will just do what I tell it to. I want it to be a full colored pixel. That one a little better, yeah. Size 1. No, go fuck yourself. Actually, maybe I do want to make it like just a more splattery brush. There we go. Perfect. No. Much. Little much. Little touches there. Then we can just use the blur tool to like make it look. And blend it a little bit. Where is it? Some blend or some blur? I always fuck up which ones are which. Blender, blur, basic blend. This is blur. Do blend then. A little big. There we go. Just beautiful. There's our bush. Okay, not really. Little bad. Okay, got you. Blur that a little bit too. Let's go back to our brown. Let's make our stalk a little more a little bit more. Hey, oh, this one's the one that doesn't work. Motherfucker. The fuck? Oh, it worked. Oh, you're one of those. You're like, I'm late tired, so I'm not gonna do a prop. No, I want a little big. Where the hell's the one I used a second ago? This one? There we go. Thank you. What was shift and control I hit to? Oh, holding shift and then going left and right. Oh, that's nice. Actually pretty helpful. I like it. Million times. Okay. Let's see. Let's out of those tanks up. I'm not really that much of a fan of the crash landed start. Really would like an official create a colony start. Okay. Let's put it in there. Because I agree. I'd make an official. So Blar, more of like a Oregon Trail. Like you're a group of settlers that's sent to start a new colony. You're going from point A to point B, and you're here with all your supplies, and you're going to try to make a go of it. Is that what you're thinking more of, Blar? Think Oregon Trail. Pick supplies. So you can even have a pre-supply, like pick supplies in the beginning, pick what you want. So everyone can be a little different. So it's like you go through the picking your supplies thing at the start. The people you're going to bring, people to bring, like food, animals. Like you actually have some more. I think it's more like Rimworld with the build, embark carefully, whatever the hell it's called mod. Is that what you're thinking, Mr. Blar? This song and Kane's really like a dwarf fort. Just yes, exactly. I agree. Okay, same thing. Like Oregon Trail. Okay, let's see what this thing looks ugly as shit. But it's not. Yeah, it looks super duper ugly. Oh, but give it some other colors. Let's export this into the game so we have a bush. Bueno arbusto. Nice bush. Bush 1. Bush PNG. Back to Unity. Make sure we set it up right. My head is spinning, what a night. My legs are shaking. I've only listened to the soundtrack a couple 100 times. Yeah, I know. I totally agree, Balar. I'm totally in with you on that. I agree. Like a new, you've been dropped off by Serenity, or, you know, the non-copyright version. You've been dropped off by the peaceful ship with Captain Malcolm Reynolds. And this is your new colony. Your cows come off the boat. We have some little art of your cows and shit just coming off. It doesn't have to be like motion capture, but it could be like a picture of like something that looks like a Serenity type ship with the thing coming off, and then a couple of cows being smacked off by somebody. And like you've landed on your colony, like a bit of that artwork to get you into the game. Where the hell's my motherfucking there? Art prefabs. It's supposed to be up here in sprites. And why aren't you streaming, Larry? You're normally streaming at this time, unless you're done for the day. Or it should be dinner time with the family soon. Holy shit. Closet Yeti with a second month, because you're a fucking boss. Thank you, sir. It broke. Thanks, Stream Deck, you piece of shit. Thank you for the subscription. Thanks, well, I'll give you a joke instead. Thank you so much for subscribing 2 months in a row. Thank you, Yeti. You're the boss. The AC is busted in my hotel room, so I'm oh, dude. Ugh. I know, I'm like, why aren't you working? You're being lazy. Get back to work, sir. I hope you had a good weekend, Yeti. I hope all was well for you, sir. So we need to set this like 50, same pixels. The rest. Filter, no compression. Boom. We're gonna have to change the pivot point on this guy probably. But we need to add him to the tile palette first inside of the Train 2020. Bring him in here. Assets. Tiles. Dude, Yeti, you missed it over the weekend. Like, somebody went fucking ham and, like, donated 20 subs so I could unlock another emote. It was fucking amazing. They're going really good. How's your, Thank you, sir, before going to work. How's your, collaboration thing going? I didn't get to keep up on it this weekend. I did, like, a 15-hour stream on Saturday, and then Sunday I had to put the family, so I'm behind. Keep up on the feedback. 2020 Bush. Bush 2020. That has, in the United States, Bush 2020 has different meanings. That's funny. I'd go for Bush at this moment, to be honest with you. I'll see. I know, she went crazy. Nice. That's awesome. And you're like you're the small fry of the group, right? So hopefully you'll see an uptick in like new people to your community thanks to it. Yeah, she was a fucking crazy. He or I don't know. That person was awesome. I see the name Kira and I know a girl named Kira, so I think it's a girl's name, but then I'm totally wrong because it's like Eastern European, it's probably a male's name, so like nothing people love better than being called the wrong gender. I'll just call everyone Apache Helicopter. I think that'll work better. Okay, so let's paint this. You got me once. You almost got me, Unity. Let's go into the prefab mode. Turn off autosave. Off. Let's paint this thing onto the item layer just to see what it looks like. B for brush. Save it. And then leave. I mean, I'm way, like, if you're a small fry, I'm like the maggot crawling on your small fry, you know, so don't take it the wrong way. I meant no offense. Maggot talk. What a great way to start the day. Okay, so we've gotten that done. How does that look? It doesn't, a big fucking bush. Like, if you look at how big it is compared to the tree, it's like, bro, you did not skip leg day. So we might want to make you a little bit fucking smaller. A little better. But then you look like a tree because you got like a stalk. So maybe we want to like fatten up that. And maybe we do want to cover up that part a little bit more. Or maybe we just want to erase it. Where's the erasing this? Son of a gun. Yeah, you go away. You look too much like a tree, buddy. Sorry. You look like a little baby tree that was like ridiculous. Ridiculous. Boop. Unity. That looks like a... I think that's a little bit better proportion-wise. Wonder if like doing another one, like another bush in the corner might make sense though. Having them overlap a little bit. Where's the move thing on this son of a gun? What's the move T? Boop. 3 bushes. Let's see what that looks like. Maybe that'll look better. Or maybe it'll look even worse. I don't know. Oh, maggot tier streamer. But you have a community. Sizes matter as long as folks are entertained. Yeah, exactly. No, that's what I mean. Like even, you know, the Biscuit Brigade, we may be tiny, but we are mighty. And they know me well enough that they fucking troll me by saying, make things great again, because they know it's going to get me to start ranting about the orange fucking American Hitler. And that makes some really bad people for doing that. You know, it's like taking advantage of like a drunk guy by giving him like alcohol. Hey, you want to talk about, oh, make America great again? Like, fuck you, you motherfucker. It's not nice. You guys are all assholes. just we're just gonna take an old like 70s porno bush and put it in Photoshop and then just put it here and just scale it down, and people are like, that's great. Like, well, it was really from started from pornography, so yeah. Okay, so we've got a bush. We need to add the bush to the object screen now, which needs to be add a new object to the database. We're gonna call it bush. The bush. And it's going to have that tile, map it, boop, and then it's gonna have 100 hit points. It's gonna be called the thing that nice bush, nice Yeti bush. There. Little spoiler shot the game for people like, who the fuck? Why is it a Yeti bush? I'm like, who knows? The legend says a Yeti came down and got transformed into a bush. Let's see what the bush's properties were. Because we snagged all these before we rebuilt the whole object database with our own artwork. Our artwork is not as good, but at least... So the reason we redid the artwork was because someone in the community took the time to develop a color palette that they thought would work. So we're using this as our color palette for primary, secondary, and then other things. So everything in the game is going to live with those color palettes. Bush. Bush is type 0 and it's bush. Bush. So that should be good. Let's regenerate the map now and see what we get. Boop. Arctic DLC confirmed. I know, right? Porno stash, Arctic DLC, it'll be awesome. Dude, Yeti, have you seen the old road? Did you get a key to that? I mean, you're not really a Civ guy. I don't really think you're a Civ guy. But it's like a 4X Civvy game, and it looks really fucking good. I cannot wait to... I'm gonna have to wait till I get paid again, because I kind of went crazy on payday with, like, donations to people and shit. But I'll get it in 2 weeks when I get paid. It looks fucking awesome. It looks like... Because it's got a guy from Civ 4, and Civ 4 is probably also one of my favorite Civs. A key to the Old World. It's an Epic Games exclusive. Or Old World. I think it's called Old World. Old World Epic. I'll link it up. Like, I watched Will's playthrough of it. Like, I watched the first hour of it because I saw his tweet. I'm like, what are you talking about? A Civ game? So I like watched the stream of it, and holy crap, it is like, it's going to be in early access, but it looks better than a lot of games that get released today. So I was like, holy shit. Hey, I don't like Epic, but I've given in and just, I've got to use Epic if I want to play some games that I want to play. Like, I think it's been what? It's been 2 years, right? No, it's been at least a year, because like the first thing that was an exclusive was what, the new Russian game, Metro. The Metro game was just came out. So it's been a year at least. So it's like people just need to get their fucking head out of their ass and just shut the fuck up. I'm a gamer. I like playing games. I like playing games more than I like making political statements on where my games get deployed to. So, okay, so the bushes got drawn. Now what are you fucking up on? What are you breaking on now? The most grand strategy thing I'd ever do is Stellaris. Stellaris is probably more grand strategy than this game would be. But if you like Stellaris, which is a 4X, you would probably like Civilization. Unless you've tried it, because I imagine you wouldn't have... Oh, I don't do 4S. Okay, no worries. I was just thinking, it's like, man, it looks freaking awesome. But I cannot wait to play it. So me and Larry will play it. Dude, Larry, do you remember Colonization? Like, before Civilization, I played Colonization from Sid Meier's, and it was so good. You come from, like, Europe to the New World. It was so good. I only do Slayers because I know it fairly well. Yeah. And then they made, on Civ 4, I think, they made a Colonization mod so you could play Colonization again. It was so good. Oh. I have Epic also. Sad is that you fund the overtake of the Chinese economy of the world with that. Epic is... I thought Epic is made by the guys that make Unreal. Yeah, because they just have unlimited money. What's that have to do with... Anyway, oh gosh, I don't even want to go down that road. Never mind. Like, what's not going to be overtaken in the world by the Chinese government, right? Like, they're a bunch of shitty communists that are going to beat them. Like, they knew the Soviets lost because they couldn't play our game, but the Chinese are going to beat us because our fucking debt, they financed our national debt for like 20 years. It's like, oh, we're going to just call in that debt that, you know that debt you're doing because you fucking idiots can't bounce your budget, pay up. It's like, dude, when they beat us, it'll be just because we were stupid. And that is all I'm going to say about it before I get called a fucking, you're not an American, you're not patriotic. It's like, oh, go fuck yourself, will you? Go fuck off. It's not patriotic to shove your head in the sand and not pay attention to things. Okay. Yeah, so why is this dying? Should be a simple error. So it's doing a flood fill, and its index was out of range of the bounds. Okay, build reachability zones. Okay. No, I'm right there with you, Larry. The Chinese will beat us by playing the long game. They saw how the Soviets lost, and they knew they weren't going to happen that. And they saw Americans, like, need for money because we couldn't ever balance our budget. Oh, we'll totally loan you the money. Oh, you Americans have such a big penis. Our penis is so small. And that was the South Park episode, and I know it was about Japan, but still, the same kind of playing to America's fucking ego. And they're like, we're America, we're the best, blah, 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 herpa derpa derp. Nonsense. Which America is awesome, don't get me wrong. But the people that aren't realistic about things are just very silly. Oh, yeah, totally. You're totally right. Those people are, because yeah, it's just like bad people. Like, those are bad people. They're not good people. They're dishonest. It's just like, oh, what a bunch of swarmy fuckers. Like, ugh, all of them. Some a lot more than others, though. Some much more dangerous to the democratic system of government we have than others. But it's human nature. Why is this taking a dump here? So it's doing in the midpoint. $77? Is that where it's taking up? So it's calling in 77. Okay, so what is your damage? Why are you get tile by type highlight? Oh, I don't have a highlight object yet. Jesus Christ, all these things I have to make. Jesus, Mary and Joseph, Louise. Okay, I think we can actually reuse our highlight because the highlight is pretty not hard to use, I think. Let's say UI. Oh, we just have to add the object reference for it. That's why. I was like, what is going on here? Where are my pants? Okay, we need to add a highlight. It isn't really conspiracy. You can see it very clearly. So what are you developing today? I haven't been in here a while. So we're still developing the same game, but we spent the weekend getting pathfinding working through doors. We got saving out to disk working for the most part. And then we pivoted, instead of loading, we pivoted to art. So we spent the weekend, let me find the progression. The progression should be here somewhere. Where is it? Maybe it's on, I know it's at least on Trello. And we made a Trello now. We moved everything from Jira to Trello so you guys can follow it. But where is it? Not this guy. Art. Where's art? Art. Okay. So we started with art. We redid the art, and then we were like, okay, your art sucks. Epic was like, your art sucks. So we made this guy that they started calling Long Toast Boy. So I couldn't use it because it just looks like food. Our pawns look like food. So we finished and we progressed. Like, this was the very first character I made, which someone in chat was like, why is there a health poultice next to your characters? My artwork is improved. Like, this was 2015. And then these were the new colonists we made in vector graphics. So they're not great, but they're orders of magnitude better than these guys for sure. And this little fucking health poultice there. So we did that. And then we started going to, someone's like, let's make a unified color palette. So they sent us the color palette. So now we're redoing our terrain with this color palette in mind. So that is the quick breakdown of it. Of what we're doing. But yeah, Long Toast Boy. And then this guy was also, when we made him again, Epic was like, hey, can you color that brown? And I was like, why? And I colored it brown. He's like, because now it's a fucking hot dog. And I was like, God damn it is a hot dog. Why am I making food-shaped pawns? And I was pretty hungry at the time, so I was probably pretty hungry. And then I got Sonic, and it was awesome. I was very happy. Okay, so we need to add a highlight. I have a magic stick as well. Highlight mine. Okay, we need to add, let's just add all these fucking highlights back in again. Political advisor. Okay, let's pull you out and make you full screen. There you go. Hit your mom with a magic slap. We're gonna add these highlights back in. Highlight mine. When you make everything work off a single system and then you forget that, and you're like, why doesn't this fucking shit work anymore? And you're like, oh yeah, I made this all work off a single system. Dummy. Hey, dummy. Pickaxe harvest. You'll never see, but just in case, you do. Boom, boom, boom. 15. Highlight mine. Good old magic stick. Okay. This is highlight tile. This one's highlight mine, right? Oh, highlight mine is this fucker over here, right? Yeah. Boop. Oh. Highlight mine. Yes. So we can add stuff without losing our goddamn minds. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Sun comes up. Harvest highlight. $15. Oh, highlight harvest. Fucked hot dog pawn. That we didn't commit to vulgar naming on things. I would. We can get there. You know me. I'm a pretty vulgar man for most part. I'm always vulgar. So this will be scissors, right? Yeah. Think. Right? Yeah, the little red scissors of justice. What's next over here? Rubble, tree chop. Which I need the fucking treat shop. God damn it. Highlight. Treat shop. Free. Sun comes up. Boop. And that'll be vulgar naming for the win. 15. Blammo. I always wanted to say Blammo right there, like Ren and Stimpy. From Blammo. Nobody knows what Ren and Stimpy is, but because I'm old, but it's cool. Now, I am very happy with Ren and Stimpy. Green highlight. That's right there. Boop. Map object type 14. Green. Don't piss on the electric fence. TM. Highlight. Highlights. 13 and highlight. Don't piss on the electric fence. Or, They Might Be Giants, Don't Cross the Street in the Middle. I love that song. Don't cross that street in the middle, in the middle. I'm going to listen to that now because I really want to hear it now. Thanks. Thanks, Yeti. I appreciate you making me want to listen to awesome music from the younger days. Bob Ross, not necessarily. Oh, I just opened up fucking a video of Ko, so sorry. It's going to be all like fucking loud. Shut up. No, don't talk. Okay. YouTube. Don't cross the street in the middle, please. Very good song. Yes. Okay, perfect. Life is great again.
Don't cross the street in the middle, in the middle, in the middle, in the middle, in the middle of the block. Don't cross the street.
I think we're good. Question mark? Let's try. Use your eyes.
Use your ears to hear. Walk up to the corner when the coast is clear. And wait until you see the light turn green. Don't cross the street in the middle, in the middle, in the middle, in the middle, in the middle of the block. Don't cross the street in the middle, in the middle, in the middle, in the middle, in the middle of the block. Don't cross the street.
What a great fucking song.
In the middle, in the middle, in the middle, in the middle of the block. Use your eyes to look up. Use your ears to hear. Walk up to the corner when the coast is clear. And wait until you see the light turn green. Don't cross the street in the middle, in the middle.
Did it work? No, it didn't fucking work. It's still painting. There it goes. There's. You do have to turn the light on. Perfect. What are you going to play next?
Violin, lin, lin,
Good choice.
violin, lin, lin, oh, violin.
Motherfucker. Motherfucker. We missed something else. Oh my god. You know, I'm going to do this bitch work at lunch today. So we're going to go and we're going to turn this off. We're going to go find Rocket and we're going to go raid him because he's fucking awesome. And at Mondays, Yeti doesn't stream anyway, so we're going to raid Rocket. And we're going to give him some fucking Biscuit Brigade love. Biscuit Brigade love. Yeah, I said it right. I was like, did I say it wrong? Welcome back, Annie. Just in time to go raid Rocket. And then I'll be on Discord if you guys want to hang out. We raiding because it's 6 o'clock and I do longer streams on Friday, but today's Monday, so I have a bunch of shit to catch up on that I missed. And we're going to go raid Rocket. I love your faces. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the questions. And thank you for being part of the community. I love you all. I will see you tomorrow. Let's go give him a Biscuit Brigade raid. Oh, Jesus Christ. Can you spell right? Give him a Biscuit Brigade raid. And I'll see you on Discord if any of you guys want to hang out and chat. But if not,